Welcome to the delightful world of sole proprietorships, where you are the superhero, the sidekick, the janitor, and the accountant all rolled into one charming package. Yes, that's right, a sole proprietorship is essentially a one-person show. Imagine a theater where you write the script, act all the roles, direct the scenes, and even collect the tickets at the entrance. Sound exhausting? Well, it can be, but who doesn't like a bit of a challenge? In the galaxy of business structures, sole proprietorships are the simplest and most common form, offering you the thrilling notion, freedom to manage your business as you desire, without having to consult annoying boards or partners. No nagging about strategy meetings here. As a proud sole proprietor, you enjoy the wonderful perk of full control. Want to run a bakery that only sells banana bread in apple shapes? Go right ahead. No one's stopping you. Of course, there's the other side of the coin. If the bakery floods because you attempted to make an actual swimming pool of banana batter, well, you have only yourself to blame. But look on the bright side. At least you're not splitting profits with anyone else. The setup is as simple as assembling a sandwich. There's minimal paperwork required. In fact, you might use your business receipts as napkins at your lunch on the go. As a result, most people start as sole proprietors simply because it's easier than assembling a piece of flat-pack furniture and far less infuriating. However, before you dive in headfirst, remember, swift decision-making and flexibility are crucial. You may not have eternal youth, but a sole proprietorship will certainly keep you on your toes. Taxes are pretty straightforward, although it's wise to familiarize yourself with the term self-employment tax, the financial equivalent of those dreadfully long traffic lights. So, dear sole warrior of the business world, embark on your journey knowing that although you wield all the power, you also shoulder all the responsibilities. So go forth, bake banana bread, or conquer your chosen industry, and make sure your cape stays wrinkle-free because, in sole proprietorship, you're not just the boss, you're everything else as well. In today's bustling economy, business ventures resemble a circus act, with sole proprietorships as daring performers. Let's explore this wacky world. Meet Herbert, a sole proprietor who runs a lemonade stand using actual lemons. He embodies the essence of sole proprietorship, handling everything himself. Herbert enjoys unmatched freedom in management, making decisions without board debates or shareholder issues. He can wear a clown suit to boost sales. Herbert's profits pay his bills, and if he owes money, it's his responsibility. There's no complex peril, like a magician pulling their own rabbit from a hat. Taxes are simpler for Herbert. He reports earnings in personal tax filings, avoiding corporate tax complexities, like hunting for endangered dodo birds. Sole proprietorships have hurdles, like lack of liability protection. Herbert's assets are at risk if a lemon lawsuit arises, exposing his wealth. Despite risks, sole proprietorships ease business entry without complex structures. Herbert might expand his lemon empire, even selling lemonade on the moon. Sole proprietorships offer simplicity, control, and opportunities. Let's toast Herbert and all sole proprietors daring to dream with a lemonade stand. A sole proprietorship stands as one of the simplest and most traditional forms of business ownership. It is often the first step for many entrepreneurs venturing into the business world, primarily due to its ease of setup and minimal regulatory burdens. This business model allows the owner complete control over all decisions, yet it also means they bear full responsibility for the liabilities and debts associated with the business. One of the primary advantages of a sole proprietorship is the straightforwardness of its establishment. There is typically no need for formal registration, except for obtaining necessary licenses and permits relevant to the business operations. This low barrier to entry enables individuals to quickly start their own businesses without excessive upfront costs or delays. Furthermore, the owner enjoys complete autonomy, having the freedom to make all business decisions without needing to consult partners or a board of directors. However, the simplicity of a sole proprietorship comes with its own set of disadvantages. Most prominently, the owner is personally liable for all the business's debts and obligations, which means their personal assets are at risk in the event of financial difficulty or legal claims. This unlimited liability represents a significant risk, particularly for larger ventures or those in high-risk industries. Additionally, raising capital can be challenging, as sole proprietorships might not be as appealing to lenders and investors compared to corporations or partnerships. Taxation in sole proprietorships is straightforward as well. Business income is reported on the owner's personal income tax returns, simplifying the tax filing process. However, this also means the owner might face higher tax rates compared to corporate tax benefits available in other business structures. In conclusion, while sole proprietorships offer simplicity and complete control, they require individuals to weigh these benefits against the potential personal risks and limitations in growth and financing. For those looking to maintain full control and willing to embrace both the financial and legal responsibilities, it remains an attractive choice. Nevertheless, as businesses grow, the desire for limited liability and better access to capital might prompt consideration of conversion to other business entities, such as partnerships or corporations.